Hey, this is Anthony Thribs. Today we can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Dainese Ergo Tour GTX Extra Fit Glove, available at Revzilla.com. Now I have it on my left hand and I am going to call Lino out again. That's right, Lino. These videos I continue to talk to you. You've done it again because I absolutely love the Ergo Tour GTX. I think it is one of the most comfortable Gore-Tex Extra Fit gloves for multi-season sport and multi-season touring riding that I've had on my hand in a very long time. This is an extra large. I typically wear a large in American cut gloves, XL in European cut gloves from Dainese. And really, if we look at it, you're looking at 3-season, more warm weather, but you're getting Gore-Tex Extra Fit, which means it's waterproof, breathable, guaranteed for life, a mixture of leather and textile. And what you're going to get is that extra fit lining, which means that the Gore-Tex is bonded to the interior materials. It's bonded to that outer shell. So you're not sacrificing grip. And again, being that it's a 3-season warmer weather glove means there's no fill or no insulation here. So again, not sacrificing control, not sacrificing feel, getting great protection, and you're getting the top of the food chain from Gore-Tex, which means yes, you will be waterproof. Mother Nature can throw whatever they want at you, but apparently Mother Nature is plural. But when you think about the breathability factor, you think about your hands sweating, especially a little bit later into the spring. Now again, summer weight in full-on summer riding, you're going to be a little bit hot in this glove, but that sweat is going to be able to evaporate out. And if you see it, it's fully constructed, and we know Dainese spends a lot of time on attention to detail and style. Love it from the Sport Gauntlet, Sport Touring Gauntlet, Multi-Season Touring Gauntlet family side of things. You're thinking about it that around that $200 mark. Now, if we look at it one color, and I already talked to you about fit, I'm wearing a size extra large. Remember, we do ship for free if you're concerned about that fitment. And as I walk through the nuances here, click here, subscribe to us at Revzilla TV, leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback. I'd love to hear your gut reaction. Now, let's dive into the nuance of the Ergo Tour, starting from back to front. Cowhide, main construction, back of the hand. It's going to be premium cowhide. And quickly, if I flip it over, you're looking at goat skin on the palm, a little bit more tactile, a little bit more resistant to water. Now, starting at the cuff, though, you're going to see that it's a softer textile cuff, which gives it a little bit more of that comfort factor. Again, I told you I love the fit of this. Demon logo with microflexion baked in, so it's going to be reflective. Moving up the back of the hand, there are a few funny things on this glove, or not funny, but things that I would just like to see improved over time. This stitching here, where the leather meets the textile, it could be evened out a little bit, but again, I'm really just nitpicking. Overall, I'm a big fan. Moving to the back of the hand, micro-elastication for movement, which is how Dainese creates that elasticated feel without adding weight or accordion stretch panels or weakening the glove. Coated hard shell knuckle, done in cowhide. Notice panel of micro-elastication along the front of the knuckle. Now we get into the fingers. Again, premium features. Dual layer of leather, and you're going to see at the knuckles TPUs that are baked in. They're actually surrounded by these gray lines. You can see where they are. And then you see the distortion control process here at the pinky, this triangular piece, which is going to allow you to slide. It's also going to keep your pinky a little bit more protective if you happen to have a low side crash. Now, as I move over to the thumb, lots of micro-elastication across the thumb. Again, that Gore-Tex membrane on the inside is not going to stretch as much. So again, they have to fit this properly, and you have to have some availability for this to move within the leather. And again, they're baking in some of that elastication through the micro-elastication process. Moving into the palm, you're going to see reinforcements in goat skins across the calloused area of your hand, across the control area, the crook of the hand. Landing zone protection here, which is going to be a foam padding that's very dense. Heel of the hand, reinforced with leather, and you see a scaphoid protector with more micro-elastication up across the ball of the thumb. Again, scaphoid are the little bones in your wrist that everybody breaks when they put their hands down like that when they have a get-off, which everyone does, unless you just get completely flicked with a high side. But again, in having this little raised area, you're doing a little bit more of a proactive job protecting these bones. Notice, single adjuster across the wrist to keep it on your hand if you go down. And then you have this great Dainese multi-season cuff. Now, I saw this cuff for the first time on the Scout years ago. We've seen it on the Scout Evo. We've seen it within the line. Remember, the Scout Evo is the baby brother, non-Gore-Tex. And from here, you're up in the Carbon GTX, which is more sport-oriented. That's going to be closer to that $300 range. But what this cuff allows you to do is have the flexibility to go over the jacket or really cinch it down in a very streamlined fashion and go under the jacket. I'm a big fan of this cuff. I talk about it all the time whenever they do it. I hope they continue it for a long time. Riders continue to have a great experience with it. Now, if I continue to maybe nitpick just a little bit, I would have loved to see leather all the way up the outside of the pinky. Again, it's a textile leather mixed glove. I understand why they did it. They give you that flexible. You're trading some of the comfort. But again, on that the area on that out seam there, which is so accident prone. Maybe the next version, maybe the Evo version of the Ergo Tour in a couple years, we see them make that improvement. And again, the only real thing that I would say for this price point, I'd love to see them add over time, would be something like TouchTech, something that's going to give you that ability, even if it's just one single finger that allows you to work your iPhone if you have your hand out. Now again, you're going to be summer weight riding, it's going to be easier to access all your stuff. I could see that being a great add-on feature versus the stylus factor that allows you to tap the GPS. Now, keep in mind, big step up over that Scout Evo. And remember, you're investing in Gore-Tex XtraFit, which is the key technology here. If you want to go past this, remember, if you're more sport-oriented with that full gauntlet, you want all leather, go with the Carbon GTX, which is the more aggressive, race-oriented big brother. The next step in your journey is to click right here, read other rider reviews at RevZilla.com. You don't have to take my word for it, but you can tell that I'm a big fan. As always, we're going to ship for free, and if you would like to talk to a gear geek, you call me, I will give you the home number. Now, that's a lie. You call CS at RevZilla.com via email or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the new Ergo Tour GTX XtraFit from Dainese. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.